Welcome to the 𝘃Academy. This is Rachel and this is our very first YouTube video, and today we'll be solving simultaneous equations. You're gonna see after this video that solving simultaneous equations is actually very easy, okay? And that you've always had the power in you all along. So let's get into it, okay? So the question says, use substitution to solve the simultaneous equations. And equation 1 is 1 over 3x plus 2 over 3 equals y. And equation 2 is 6x plus 3 over 5y equals to 64 over 5. So let's do this. So the first thing we're going to do is, since they said substitution here, it means that we're going to substitute. We're going to take one of the equations and then substitute it into the other equation. So the thing we look at here is which of the two equations is already done for us, such that we have one variable like y or x being on one side of the equal sign and alone. This one is fairly easy because this equation, equation 1, has y being on one side of the equation. So this is the equation that we are going to substitute into this. So the first part is y is here alone. So we're going to say substitute equation 1 into 2. Okay? Because what we are really saying is that y is this thing. That's what equation 1 is saying. So we're going to take this y and put it into this y for equation 2. So this is what we do. So now we have for equation 2 now, this is the substitution, 6x plus 3 over 5. My y is, it's 1 over 3 x plus 2 over 3, right? And okay, equals 64 over 5. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and solve this, since this means that these are multiplying. 3 over 5 is multiplying everything that is in here. We are following our BODMAS, okay? So we start with that. So this one remains as it is. So we still have 6x here plus 3x times that. We're gonna just make this a single multiplication there. Let's break this down. So we have 3 over 5 times 1 over 3x. Then we're going to have plus, right, for this one. So this one is multiplying that one. 3 over 5 in brackets also times 2 over 3 equals to 64 over 5. Okay, so let's do that. What's the next step here? So we're gonna solve what's inside the brackets. Okay, so this stays as 6x. Okay, hope you can see this. And then this one becomes plus 3 times 1x, because here when we have a variable like this x multiplying like it was here, it means that this variable acts as a numerator, so it's going to multiply what's on the numerator, the 1. So we have 1 times x, which is just x over 3, and then times this 3, so that's 3x over 5 and 3 are multiplying, because we are saying this is a numerator, it's going to multiply what's here, so it's the 1 times x, which is the x. So then when we are multiplying it with this fraction, it's 3 times 1x, which is 3 times x, which is 3x, and the denominators also multiply. It becomes 3 times 5, which gives us 15. Okay, if you don't understand any of these parts, please comment it so that we can eliminate the doubt and the confusion. Okay, so we have this for that, then plus this one stays as it is. So we have 3 times 2, same concept, which is 6 over 5 times 3, which is 15, equals to 64 over 5. Okay, so what is the next thing that we're going to do here? The next thing we're doing is collecting like terms. So here we have this and here we have that, right? So this 6 over 15 is a number, so it's going to go to this side because we have a number this side. But here we have x terms, okay? So we want the x terms to be alone and the numbers to be alone. So we're going to take our 6 over 15 to this side. And then what does it do when it goes over the equal sign? It changes what it is doing here. So here it was adding. We had 6 over 5. We had plus 6 over 5. So when it goes this side, it's going to be minus 6 over 5. So let's do that. So this stays as it is for now. 6x plus 3x over 15 equals 64 over 5 minus 6 over 15. Okay, and then let's keep it as it is for now. Again, 6x plus 3x over 15 equals, so here we need to find a common denominator. A common denominator of 5 and 15. That means a number that can house 5 and 15. Okay, which is, what is that number? 5, 10, 15. It's 15. 15 can house 5 and 15. So 5 into 15 is 3. 3 times 64. 3 times 64. That's 192. Okay, 192. And then 15 into 15, that's 1. 1 times 6, that's 6. That's 6. Okay, so here we have 6x plus 3x over 15 equals, what's 192 minus 6? It's 186 over 15. Right, we have that. So we're going to work with this one here. What do we have there? We have this and that. Okay, so we have 6x plus 3x over 15. So what do? We want to eliminate this. We want to eliminate our 15. We can just eliminate our 15 straight away. Let's multiply everything by 15 so that we get rid of this 15 here. That's one way of doing it. Let's try. Times 15 here, times 15 here. We multiply everything in the equation, times 15. Okay, so this one cancels this one cancels this one. Now we have a new equation. So here we have 6x times 15. 6 times 15, that's 90. So we have 90x plus 3x equals 186. And 90x plus 3x, since these are x and x, it's like 90 books plus 3 books. That's just 93 books. So it's 93x equals to 186. Okay, so now this one becomes a linear equation. Let me just check if you're seeing that. Okay, so we are there. Let's take it to this side now. So we have 93x equals to 186. So we want to be left with only x this side. So we got to eliminate the thing that is with x, which is the 93. And how do we do it again? We just take this 93 from here to there by doing the opposite of what it's doing currently. So currently it's multiplying the x. It's 93 times x. So we are going to take it this side by dividing. So now we have x equals 186 over 93. Okay, now we're going to simplify that. X equals what? Let's see. What is the common number that can get into all those numbers for it to be like a little, to be in its simple form. We can divide by 3. Let's see. Okay, we have, let me just punch it out as it is. I'm just going to punch 186 divided by, oh no, that's not going to give me the correct one. So let's do this. We divide by 3, divide by 3, we get 62 here over, okay, 93 divided by 3, 31, right? Then if we divide this further by this 31, because it's a common factor, divide by 31, divide by 31. It's going to give us, what's this? 62 is going to be 2 over 1. So this is basically 2. So x equals 2. All right. So that's the first step. All right. And then we're going to continue. Okay. So now we found our x, right? We found our x as that. Now we want to find our y. Okay. Since this was working for us like this, we did this to find x. Now we gotta find our y. So you're gonna take the x that you found and substitute it into one of the equations. And the easiest equation for me to use is still equation 1, but we can just go with this one. Just for confirmation's sake, let's go with this one. Okay, so we're gonna substitute. Now substitute x into equation. Which one did you use first? Oh, since we used equation 2 at first, you can use equation 1 again, even though it was the one that you substituted. So let's substitute the x into equation 1. Agreed? Okay. I hope you said yes. So now we have substitute x into equation 1. This is an abbreviation of equation. Okay. So now our equation 1 was 1 over 3x plus 2 over 3 equals y, right? So now we said our x is 2. So we have 1 over 3 times 2 plus 2 over 3 equals y, right? So we have this. So we said BODMAS, multiplication comes before addition, okay? So we also said that when we are multiplying fractions, the numerators multiply, and we said if we have a number just like this, whether it's a number or a variable, it just means that it's multiplying with the numerator. It's a numerator, okay? And we can also say that when you have any number, it's literally, or any letter, it's literally 2 over 1. So we have 1 over 3 times 2 over 1. So we multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. So this becomes 1 times 2, which is 2 over 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 2 over 3 equals to y. So now, this 2 over 3, right? So now, when we have common denominators, when we have a common denominator, we keep the denominator. The addition is so easy. We just keep the same denominator, okay? And we add these. Just add the numerator. So it's 2 plus 2, which is 4. So we are saying that this equals y. So y equals 4 over 3. This is just writing it neatly, okay? So there we go. Those are our answers. See how easy it is? It's literally so easy, okay? If you have any questions regarding these, if there's a step that you don't quite understand, do comment it and I will definitely respond to that. I will definitely help you with that. So you can also do the checking. Let's pick one of these, okay? We're going to pick one of this and see if it will give us that, if we substitute our y and our x. This is just checking. It's not necessary. When you're writing in the exam, you don't need to do this. So I'm going to do checking real quick. So I'm going to pick equation. Which one did we use here? We used 1. I'm going to pick equation 2. So I'm going to say 6 times, what is my x? 2 plus 3 over 5 times my y, which is 4 over 3. 4 over 3 equals 64 over 5. Okay? So this is 2 times 6 times 2, which is multiplication. So we're just going to do that straight away, which is 12 plus this. Remember we said we multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So this is 12 over 15 equals 64 over 5. Okay, we want to see if this gives us this, because if it does, then we are good. Okay, yeah, we got that. So let me just erase which part. We're going to erase this part. Okay, just erase here. So that you can see it, because I want you to see the checking. I hope you see how easy it is. Simultaneous equations are not hard at all. So is everything else. Algebra is not hard. Everything. Okay? You just need the right strategy that works for you. And you just need to have it explained to you until you finally get it. Okay? And as much as you can understand every word that I just said, you can definitely get this. Okay? So we have that. It's 12 plus 12 over 15 equals to 64 over 5. So we wanna, this is basically 12 over 1. So we wanna find a common denominator, which is 15. So we say 1 into 5 into 15, 15 times 12. I'm gonna do that real quick. 15 times 12, that's 180. So we have 180 plus 15 into 15, which is 1. 1 times 12, 12. Goes to 64 over 5. So I should have erased it the whole way. Right? Okay, just gonna do that. Yeah, and I'm still not erasing it the whole way because you're already done. Okay. Okay, so that's 192. 192 over 15 equals to 64 over 5. And if you find a common multiple for these, the best one that will give us a 5 here is 3. So 15 divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3. Okay, 192 divided by 3 gives us what? Let's check. 64. Yay! So this is basically 64 over 15 divided by 3 is 5, which is equal to 64 over 5. So do you see how this is true? So it means that our values for x and y are indeed correct. That is all. So if you need any help with your homework, just go below this video, click on more. There's a word more there. Click there, and then you'll go down, scroll down, and then you will see the link. The link is to my Calendly. You can book a trial lesson with me if you want to work with me. If you feel that concepts that you need clear explanation on, concepts that are keeping you from unlocking your brilliance and reaching your full potential and getting that A-star mark for yourself, okay? Go to my Calendly, go to my link. Just do what I said. Go to the link on more, and then you're going to go to my Calendly. You book a lesson with me. You can book a 1-hour session with me, and you can go to my free study toolkit. You can go to my free study blueprint guide, okay? Just check it out, okay? I promise you will not regret it. So thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Ciao.